B. Oh. Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Luke and Lewis. And huge announcement.
Did you feel like that was an abrupt start?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, you ready? So guys, huge announcement. I know that we've all
Hey,
been...
are we going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Should we-
said it like 4 times.
Yeah.
Say 5. So I
Guys, huge
Hang on.
announcement.
And we're rolling?
I have the world's
rolling.
biggest announcement.
Hang on, you didn't even hit the intro.
What intro? The button?
know. Hang
Oh.
on. No, I'll hit it.
That sounded just like the Pixar intro. No, it sounds like our intro. Guys, guys, I have a huge announcement. I have 2 announcements.
The Pixar intro.
I have two announcements.
Oh, fuck off. That was good.
The first announcement is Luke's drunk.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be announced, but does need to be said.
9:30 p.m. on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
So are you?
Yes.
No. I was just telling the time. I
Oh,
wasn't. I wasn't
you
telling
weren't
you.
denying that
Yeah.
you were drunk.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
just like, Killen's also drunk.
I thought it might be funnier for people to know where.
when we're both drunk.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sober, as always.
To be fair, found out we were doing this episode 30 minutes ago.
Because of the huge announcement.
Because of the huge announcement.
Yeah. Now.
What's the announcement?
Wasn't planned. Like, I just want to make that very clear.
Yeah.
Have not rocked up inebriated. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Too drunk. Don't
I'm
care.
actually impressed you inebriated.
Thank you.
That would be impressive if you were sober.
Maybe I'm better
Which you're
drunk.
not. Maybe. That's a dangerous line of thinking, Luke. That's the start of a dark path. Maybe sober me is a bad person.
I think I've lost my train of thought.
Yeah, I think. What? No, I don't.
I actually forget what I was going to say.
Look, huge announcement, guys. What is it? I hope all the listeners here have been enjoying the Perth era, the brief Perth era of the show. We've had a lot of eras this year. We had 5 Zoom eras.
Can you call a week an era of the show?
Yes.
Literally during
I
this
can.
year, you can.
I think we can define any time of the show where people comment about how bad a particular moment of the show is.
Well, all good.
All good.
So
but this week it was, it's so echoey, are you in a cave?
Yeah.
And then the second episode we did was, this content was so bad, bring back the lull horn.
Yeah.
You know
Great.
what? You know what comment I'm regretting?
Yeah.
Putting into place. Give Killen a microphone.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a bit much, isn't it?
A heat.
It's been quite a Killen heavy episode so far.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'll stop.
We only need one drunk moron on this podcast, and I'm happy to fill those fucking shoes.
I'll unplug the mic.
What I would like to hold a vote. He's unplugged the mic. I would like to hold a vote on what to call this episode. I think that it should be called...
The drunk era.
No, I think this should be called babysitting. Because that's what this whole episode is going to be. Behave yourself. Stop fighting! So, huge announcement, guys.
Big.
I'm back in. I'll stop. I'm sorry.
Hey, behave yourselves. I'm trying to make a huge announcement.
He's making it sound like he works for NASA. He's like, I'm back hooked in. No one cared. No one even probably noticed you unplugged your mic.
It was pretty funny that I interrupted him again.
Yeah, pretty funny visual gag, which we try not to do on the show because half the listeners are audio, but it definitely really fucked to do a visual gag off camera.
Yeah, look, even for
Double
audio,
fucked.
even for audio listeners, Killen's not in the shot.
Yeah, that's the only way you can leave both shots is if you unplug your microphone. Like, what if I unplugged my microphone right now? I've left the audio shot, I'm still on camera.
Yeah, like you're probably vaguely being heard through my microphone.
I'm back in.
What's... oh, fuck. I feel like I'm left out.
Oh, he's gone.
I'm back in.
That's great. Guys, huge announcement. I'd like to say officially, thank God, because I was never for this, the Tassie era of the show is over. We're leaving Tasmania for good. In fact, we're not even leaving Tasmania. We're leaving Perth.
This is the best
straight
part.
to Melbourne.
We're not going back.
Nah. We left Tasmania to Perth to do... Sorry. Yeah, to Perth. That's where we are. Yeah.
It's really hard to keep track at
Yeah.
this point of where each of us are located in the country.
Yeah. So I came from Tasmania to Perth. So did everyone, right? We all came to Perth. to do the show and to do my
did the
shows,
shows.
and to do a trial show as well. Luke and I both did trial shows.
That was fun.
That was really good. We'll talk about that later. And then the plan was to go back to Tasmania until pretty much Christmas. And then I just made an executive decision because I never liked Tasmania. I said, I'm never going back. Fuck that shithole state.
Wow.
I've never been a fan of Tasmania. I've said it many times on the show. I hate it there.
What a curveball from Mr. Spears.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm really, I'm stabbing them all in the back.
Yeah.
They're all ugly. They're all inbred. Launceston's always fighting with Hobart.
Yeah.
Guess what, guys? They're both shit. All right?
Wow. And the truth comes out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've always been a mainlander.
You're a mainlander for good.
Through and through. I was
Yeah.
an inside agent. I was trying to infiltrate Tasmania,
Yeah.
bring it down from the inside, and you wait to see what happens in 6 months. We got him.
Grilly will be mortified hearing this audio. He will feel betrayed. You have
What do I have to care about a Tasmania? Why
pulled
would I
a
care what he
180
thinks?
on that state.
And we're
You're
doing
a
it in his
proud
t-shirt.
You're doing it in his merch.
Yeah.
You're a proud Tasmanian.
Yeah.
3 hours ago.
I was an inside agent.
And then
Yeah.
we've made the, let's be honest,
Yeah.
abrupt, okay, let's just go through our day.
Yeah.
Abrupt decision to go back.
Yeah.
Keelan and I, we think we're going back to Hobart tomorrow.
I think we're going back to Hobart tomorrow.
I've been in Tassie
Yeah.
for 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm in Perth.
Yeah.
I've been in Perth for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm like, last day here, it's a great day.
Yeah.
We go to like a great pub here called the Camfield. People in Perth may know it.
Yeah.
Awesome day, great beer garden. We get, let's be honest,
Yeah.
tanked.
Yeah. But it was the last day in
It was
Perth.
our last day. Like
Day off.
a
The
great
only day off we've had. We worked 6 days this week.
Keelan and I had a great Sunday session.
Deserved.
We then get home. In the Uber, we've ordered more beers to the place.
To arrive here.
To arrive here, we've already ordered
That's
it.
forward thinking.
Right? So we're on it. Because
Yeah.
all we thought we had to do was clean the Airbnb. We're like, we'll have a few beers while we clean the Airbnb.
Yeah.
This would be, what a great way to wrap up an awesome week in
And then we
Perth.
get to go to Hobart.
Because we've actually been working our asses off this week.
Oh, yeah.
Been a hectic week.
Absolutely. The Loogies are coming up.
Yeah.
We've got to get ready. We're pre-recording a bunch of episodes to make sure that
Yeah.
when we go back to Tassie, we've got heaps of episodes banked up.
And Keelan's been working like Friday night till midnight,
Yeah.
Saturday night till midnight. Like we've all been working our asses
All
off.
unpaid. I hope that's fine.
Yeah. So we thought we saw a clear afternoon
Yeah.
and a bit of vitamin D in the sky.
Mm.
And we're like, what an opportunity to suck that into our pores.
It was a great day. I had a great day. I woke up this morning and I was a Tasmanian. I woke up this morning. I'm like, fuck, the mainland sucks. This is awful.
Yep.
The sun's out. Ugh, where's the mountain at 2 p.m. when you need it?
Yeah. Then we get home. Beers are en route. I could not be clearer.
Yeah.
7 minutes away.
Beers en route. Luke Hidgel, route Ed.
Yes. Like didn't need the beers that were en route.
No.
Still don't.
Yeah.
Enjoying them.
Luke
though.
Hidgel finished the route.
Yeah. Then Lewis throws a curveball at us. Pretty much calls a family meeting, which we do sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is where Lewis, Keelan, Rosie, Meg and I
Meg.
we sit down at the table here and we go, family meeting.
Yeah.
If someone has something to discuss.
And they're rare, these family meetings, because they're a big deal. We
There's
only
only been
had
two.
We only did two. That we had a family meeting on day one where we planned out the entire week because we knew it would be really, really busy. Plotted it out, executed the plan perfectly, and then I was thinking, man, that's the only family meeting we're ever going to have to call.
When
But
you
then-
called family meeting about an hour and a half ago, I did scream, "Ooh, this is a bit much for my bladder," and went to piss and missed half of it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how little I was ready for this family meeting.
Well, dude, family meetings are a big deal. You spit all over yourself. This is babysitting. Family don't. I said you've spit all over yourself, and you went, "Oh, have I?" And then you did nothing. It's all over your face. Yeah, that's better. You don't go, "Oh, have I?" and then do nothing. You spit all over yourself, and you're like, "Oh, that's weird." Anyway, what were you saying?
I was like, peculiar. Tell me more.
So, I call family meeting. Big deal, right? You all right?
No. Go.
I call family meeting, and I knew this family. I get a call from Melbourne, and I go, man, I need to do a family meeting, right? So I know you guys are out having a great time, and I'm like, man, I'm just gonna fuck the vibe immediately.
No, you didn't fuck the vibe. we came in, and I credit to you, gave us 10 minutes of really fun chat. Like, how was your day?
Yeah.
You made it about us.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that. Like, yeah, man, the sun was out. You should have come. It was such a good vibe.
Yeah.
You know, you're showing us a new purchase you made. He's like, oh, I went shopping when you were gone. Like, what'd you get? Blah, blah, blah. Then you go, like we hit a natural lull in the discussion. Yeah. And I was reaching for a horn.
Did you just accidentally unplug your microphone? What are you doing? Can you behave yourself, mate? Sit up straight. Put on your bib.
I'm back in. I just wanted to say at like 4 p.m., Lewis texts me and just goes, "When are you coming home?"
Yeah.
And so you knew this.
Was like,
he suspected a family meeting.
That is a weirdly weird thing for Lewis to say. Like that's a really controlling thing for you to say.
Controlling?
Like, when are you coming home?
But I didn't say it like that.
No, but I was like, why does he
No, but he's probably thinking like, mate, I've got 4 hours off this whole week, and now you're asking me when I'm coming home.
That's it. That's
I can't believe you didn't say anything to me, because like, it got to like 6:30. A few people at the pub were like, oh, like, we should probably head home. We got to clean the Airbnb. Rosie was like, oh, you know, it's early flight tomorrow.
I need to get into my pajamas.
You know, and I go to kill, and I was like, another 3.
Yeah.
You know, like most people go one more.
No, that's fine. That was a purely investigative text. There was like,
well, I didn't even get a wind of this at the pub. As far as I'm concerned, that was a bit of wind.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, nothing's wrong.
I'm a big fan of just not saying things.
That surprises me,
Man.
because the shit you were saying in the Uber last night, there were a lot of things said.
I wish you could actually take that mantra into your personal life instead of just keeping it purely business.
I would say that's a fucking lie, actually. I think you're a big fan of saying everything.
No, a lot of things I don't say.
Okay, here's one thing you keep saying. We are staying around the area of Optus Stadium in Perth. Every time we drive past it, this is a good one. It's actually his best work. Every time we drive past it on the freeway.
This is the Sistine Chapel of Keelan's shit memes.
It's called Optus Stadium, and their slogan is yes. And it says that on the stadium.
Big, massive sign as you cross the bridge.
So Keelan got a laugh once. How long ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
So one time 2 years ago, Keelan drove past this stadium and went, Optus Stadium. Yes!
And the Uber driver pissed himself. He
Loved
thought it was the funniest shit he'd ever heard. I laughed a little bit. Were you there?
No.
Oh, yeah, I laughed a little bit.
Arthur was in the back.
Yeah, Arthur laughed a little bit, my brother, and then the Uber driver pissed himself, and then we all fucking lost it at how funny the Uber driver thought it was.
Now, you shared a great moment in 2019.
2019, yeah.
2 years later,
I'd forgotten about it.
we've caught 5 Ubers, I reckon, since. Keelan is so desperately trying to recreate this moment. Every Uber, we drive past the stadium, he goes, up the stadium, yes! Silence.
Silence.
The Uber drivers, my favourite reaction was like, you go, up to stadium, yes. Sorry? Excuse me?
Oh my
No,
God.
my favorite one was Keelan goes, up the stadium, yes! Silence. And I go, you didn't like that one? More silence.
I told a really horrifically gross story of the Uber on the way home from the pub today. And then as we're getting out...
Oh, this was not okay.
As we're getting out, I turn to the Uber driver. I go, sorry about my horrific story. And he just turns around and is like, I don't know what you said. Like he didn't understand English.
No. Literally, he like was not tuning in at this point.
What's this story?
So we went out to that place last night. It was a place called like Amplify. I don't know, whatever.
Amplify the Now.
Sure. It was like a bar/club, and we watched a live band play. It was a bit of fun. Did you say Triple M?
Yeah.
Okay.
Modern digital. Yeah.
It was actually,
Sit up straight.
for real, the first time since that music festival we'd seen live music. But actually the first time in almost 2 years since I'd seen intimate live music.
It was like,
it was surreal. It was watching it. It felt
very weird.
Odd. And it was
great.
so much fun.
It was awesome.
We all had a great time. It was kind of like a rock bar, so a bit of a dirty toilet situation.
Yeah.
Keelan goes in the Uber, well, you know that like bar last night, how like the toilets are pretty gross? And I was like, yeah, they were pretty disgusting, man. Like a lot of rock bars. He goes, you know the puddle of piss? And I go, yeah, it was really gross. And he goes, I contributed to that. And I was like, oh, you mean accidentally? And he goes, nah, on purpose.
I did that.
I go, what do you mean on purpose? He goes, as in like I saw the puddle and then decided to make it bigger.
I wanted to help out. I wanted to have fun.
You're so generous.
Team effort. Look, I would say that that's disgusting behavior, and it is. Mm-hmm. But
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I still think the hardest I've ever laughed is back in 2014 when Snapchat was a big thing. I used to get Snapchats from fans all the time, but there was one guy in particular who was deep in his clubber's face. I used to show you all the time, and I would laugh real hard every time. And every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, he would send me a video of him in a nightclub bathroom. You can just hear do. You can hear people chatting in the background, and you could just see a stream of piss going everywhere but the toilet, just all over the walls, everywhere. He would put the toilet seat lid down to piss on top of the toilet lid. And my favorite one he ever did was he just. Not pissing, he just like waves the camera around, so it's a bit of suspense. I'm like, where's he gonna piss? And then he turns around and sprays the fucking back of the door, and then spins a little bit and just finishes in the toilet roll.
Oh, that's fucking rude.
Yeah, disgusting.
Oh, even Gillen thinks that's bad.
Disgusting, but I've never laughed harder on the train.
When we're at the pub this afternoon and we're like leaving, I'm like, I just need to go for one more piss.
Oh,
Let's be honest, actually a very nice place on a Sunday afternoon. There were families there.
I haven't.
There were children dancing to an acoustic guitarist.
I can't approve of this behavior.
We were at a vibe of like a bit of a Sunday family session. That's the vibe.
I didn't say anything yet.
Okay.
Well, why don't you finish your sentence and we'll see if this pans out how we think it will.
And I was like, I had so much fun last night, I'm doing it here. And I just started pissing everywhere. And then like I was in a cubicle.
Dude.
And I turn around.
Having a massive problem.
I turn around to like leave. And Chad, one of the guys we were with, was at the urinal. And I was like, I hope he didn't walk in and see me going like this.
Hang on, you didn't shut the stall door?
No.
You did
with the door open.
It was like 6. We left at like 7 p.m.
Man, that's so.
It was light outside when we left.
It was fun.
It was dusk.
Anyone who listens to this, go do it this weekend and tell me how much fun you have.
And send me a video on Snapchat.
Don't send a video.
No, don't. No,
what
those
are we
days are over.
Do about this?
That man,
It was outside of work hours.
Oh, that's fine. He wasn't working.
I mean, to be fair, I was the one who dragged him to the
Wasn't the HR department there?
Yeah, Meg was there.
Yeah, what did she think?
She laughed in the Uber when he told the story.
Oh, well, then it's all fine. It's all
I actually didn't know about today.
Yeah.
She laughed about last night's incident.
Yeah, the nightclub I understand because it was already a mess, starting it. And also the mess of the nightclub is because people are so drunk, they're trying to piss in the toilet.
I will admit, last night,
oh, no.
I was texting and urinating, and for 1 second, just went up, and I went, oh my God. And I was like, oh, that's how that happens.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's how
an
that
honest
happens.
mistake.
Hundreds of people doing that for a millisecond is how the mess happens.
And I did not at any point go, oh, fuck, that was a bit of fun. I was like, let's fucking whip this hose elsewhere.
Tomorrow at the airport, give it a go.
Not at the airport.
At the airport, give it a go.
No, I like that. The airport.
Are you going to do it tomorrow at the airport?
No, you know what How about this? On the plane.
That's hilarious.
That's not.
Come out with wet shoes.
You know why on the plane's not funny? Because almost like 50% of the time when you go piss on the plane, you walk out and there's someone waiting to get in. They're going to watch you go back to your seat. Like, that guy just destroyed the toilet rolls.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be a great one.
Yeah.
You and me are catching a flight together. I've got the aisle seat. I'll go before you. And then just frame you.
They're going to know.
No.
They're not going to think I'm you. You're 6'8".
No.
You have a beard. They're not going to be like, oh.
I'm going to go in before you and you'll have to go. And then if you go in after me, you'll be rolling the dice because then you'll walk out. There'll be a mess. They'll assume it's you.
That's bullshit. But yeah.
Guys, I want to be very clear. Behavior is not on. That's terrible.
That's terrible behavior. And we got off track. The point is, the Tasmania era of the show was shortly lived.
Yeah.
We thought we were going to be doing it for another 2 weeks before the loogies.
I honestly thought when I booked the lease, I was going to be living there until probably early Feb.
I told you on the phone when you booked the lease, it's Christmas.
Yeah. It didn't look like that. In Melbourne, it didn't look like that.
They just can't keep people in lockdown for that long.
No.
I assumed that. I was like, I think people just go crazy.
I think they wanted to. If
Normal people would have started protesting.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But the Tassie year is over. I'm going home. I
had big plans for the next few episodes in the Tassie era.
Like
Lewis
what?
and I had been planning to do an episode on top of the Tasmanian tour bus.
So we're just telling people about what they're missing out on?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But what you're getting in return is a return to the studio much earlier than expected, because we thought we weren't going to be back in studio until like next year.
Yeah.
So this is good.
Yeah, I mean, I hope people are excited about it. I mean, if people are more excited about just whatever Keelan's about to say, then
is this a good idea? Should we tell them what we're taking from them, what we're ripping from their hands?
as long as you mentally prepare yourself, even if it requires you pausing the podcast for 10 seconds to collect yourself.
Mm-hmm. How about this?
Get prepared to be let
down.
For
the next 10 seconds, just to let everyone prepare for what Keelan's about to take from them, we all unplug our microphones. Ready? Go.
I don't have the confidence to say it anymore. But it was going to be on the top of a double-decker bus going through the city of Hobart.
I'm back in.
I'm going to unplug now.
Well, that's unnecessarily...
Let them down.
He's just...
Wait,
should we let this... What is... you need to go to bed.
No.
You're misbehaving.
Can we point out how dumb that was?
What?
He unplugged his microphone and then spoke into it, thinking people could hear it.
Now he can't plug it back in. How embarrassing!
Go piss on a floor somewhere.
Yeah, I think he'll be doing that involuntarily. Oh, how about this? Okay, now we're not going to reveal it this episode, but we will tease it.
Just people don't know what were we planning to do. We're not going to do it now,
That's
but
it.
we might do it in the future.
That's actually it.
Oh, okay.
We're going to do an episode on top of
all
a bus.
good, guys. We actually had nothing planned.
We had a few ideas, but I don't recall.
Should we tease this? I reckon we just show the bag, and then we'll do a proper reveal later.
Do you not want to reveal it now?
Oh, okay, we can do it now. Do you think? Or do we?
I mean, if we tease it, they're gonna know.
No, I think they're not gonna know what's in it. I reckon.
We need to get people psyched up about this, though.
Yeah, so I reckon we just show the bag, and then we let everyone just start rumors about what's in it. That's what we do, guys.
We're showing the bag. You have to head over to the visual.
Guys, head over to the visual right now. Guys,
YouTube.
we went shopping, right? We went big boy shopping.
To purchase goods.
We went to purchase designer goods because we have finally found the perfect prize for Best Guest 2021 for the Loogies Awards ceremony. We didn't have a prize last year. All we had was a plastic trophy. This time we have an actual, real, amazing prize.
We talked about this prize earlier in the year, all the way back to January.
Yeah.
It took us. Look, let's be honest. It was a busy year.
Busy year.
Huge year.
Yeah.
Finally took us...
At the start of the year, I lived in Melbourne.
And I also lived in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Haven't been to Melbourne since July. That's
That
really
sucks. Crazy. That's nuts.
And I don't think people think about that enough.
No, Luke hasn't been
people
home
watch
since
my
July.
videos and don't consider the fact that that's really
you
odd.
haven't been at home since July.
It's very. Imagine if picture what you were doing in July. Imagine not stepping foot in your house or seeing your family since then.
That would be so fucking.
I don't know
good.
what I'm
Lockdown
going
was
for
hell.
here. I think I'm going for sympathy.
Maybe.
Aww.
Good on you.
Oh, poor Luke.
Poor Luke. He got to tour the country the entire year while everyone was trapped in their homes, losing their jobs and not getting haircuts.
Heaps of beers and cans.
Yeah. Boo-hoo.
It was really hard when I went out all those times.
Yeah.
And socialized.
Yeah. How terrible.
Shook hands.
You know what? Hey, guys, comment below how much sympathy you have for Luke Kitchell right now. Exactly how much.
It's fuck off.
Guys, it's time to reveal.
Put it this way, I'm very fucking excited to go home.
It's time to reveal the packaging right, for the prize for Best Guest Loogies 2021. And it's a big bag.
So there's a visual bit.
Massive Gucci bag, all right? What could be in there? Who's gonna claim this? Is this Andy Lee's? Is this Billy Darcy's? Is this Rod's Lawnmowers'?
Is this Darren Levy going back to back?
It could be. Is this Blake Pavey?
He campaigns pretty hard for award.
He does.
He's
doing a practice run right now for the actors.
I got nominated for an actor award.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, and I think we can all agree, I forgot.
You forgot that you were nominated. Yeah.
I found out last weekend.
Yeah.
It was a big week.
Yeah.
Promoted it last night on my story.
Yeah.
Don't think I'll win.
Yeah.
Did a last minute campaign for bronze.
You know, I think that they nominated me for something a few months ago, and then I saw it, and then I didn't do anything, and then I think they removed my nomination.
See, I got that email, ignored it, and then they still nominated me.
Yeah, I think I had to respond to an email to get properly nominated, and I was just like, oh, fuck that.
No, I also said, fuck that.
Yeah.
And then someone messaged me this week saying...
You know what it
what
probably
is it?
was? I think it's the Actors
I don't know
Association. Some actors union, maybe?
Honestly, don't know what it stands for.
Yeah, Actors Act.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even vote for myself. I voted for the guy from Giggle and Hoot because I thought it was funny.
AACTA. Actors Act.
Yeah.
Can't they act?
I voted for Sam Frost for Best Australian Actress.
Sam Frost.
So if that shows you how much respect I have for that award system.
No, she's a good actor. She's pretending to be a freedom fighter at the moment.
True.
She's doing a good job.
She's also pretending to be likable in Home and Away.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It's not panning out, is it?
No, it's not going great, but good on her.
Wonder how they're going to kill her character.
Hopefully car crash.
Yeah, they usually do that.
Isn't it the Home and Away way?
Yeah.
I've never actually watched that show.
Nah, I was a Neighbours guy.
Does anyone watch that shit? Actually, be honest.
I used to watch...
How is those two shows going? I know the UK. I know Neighbours is huge in the UK, or apparently that's what I've heard.
I think it was. I actually used to watch Neighbours quite religiously as a kid.
Home and Away feels like a placement program for Australian acting courses.
Well, it is. They create those shows because TV has to make 60% Australian content, and that's really cheap. That's why they've been running... You know what I wanted?
Singer
I always thought this would almost be like an interesting podcast idea. I bet someone's already done
where
it.
we just sit down and watch
every episode of Neighbours and just see. Because I did think I thought of this like when I was a teenager.
How many
when I was
seasons
15,
are there up to?
How long would it take me to catch up if I started at the start of Neighbours and then catch up?
Has it been running longer than The Simpsons?
It's one of the longest running TV shows of all time, actually.
30 seasons?
Definitely longer than The Simpsons.
Yeah,
longer than 30 seasons?
It would actually, if you watched an episode a day or even 2 episodes a day, it would take you in excess of 10 years or something like that. It's been running that long. Way more than that, actually. I think it's been running since the 80s at 5 days a week. Since the 80s. 5 days a week.
That kind of quantity?
36 seasons.
36. It can't be.
How many episodes total? Because a season of Neighbours has got to be like a year.
I don't want to throw some shade here, but
Hey, man.
it can't be good.
467. That's not that many.
We can't.
467. What is that? That's like 8 years of television. Almost.
Dude, we can barely scratch together 2 listenable episodes of podcasts a week.
Yeah. What are we doing?
He was so hesitant to agree with that. He's like, this will lose us business if I agree to this.
Nah, over Zoom. If they were doing Neighbours over Zoom, be much less listable.
I would watch that.
Watchable. That would be good.
Just like everyone in their like
virtual Neighbours.
living rooms, like being dramatic. It'd be like a table read.
Yeah.
60 episodes a year.
60 episodes a year. The writing's not going to be good. I'm sorry.
There's only 52 weeks in a year.
Mm.
So it's
I thought
over
it was
one
5
episode
days
a week.
No, a season. Sorry.
Yeah. I thought it was 5 days a
Yeah,
week.
it probably doesn't run every week of the year.
Guys, look, maybe this is a horrifically boring conversation.
What were we talking about?
I can't remember. The guy from Neighbours came to my show once, though.
You've told everyone about that.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
It wasn't.
I think you were talking about moving back to Melbourne.
Wasn't interesting when you first said that.
No, that's so interesting, dude. He was... Anyway, look. Guys.
You're a big shot. We get it.
Dude, I am. So many people got photos with me in the nightclub.
I'm out.
Oh, Luke's gone. For visual listeners, he's still here. Look, the Tassie era is over. Man, this is babysitting. Luke's left the frame. Luke, now I think unplugging the microphone is now not a good thing to do in this episode. As babysitter, stop it. As babysitter of the show, I'm banning that gag.
Are you back in?
I'm back in.
We're both back in.
Okay, so I would like everyone to stay back in, please.
Can you do it just for fun?
This is the final unplug.
I want to be out too.
Get your thumb away from the release.
I'm out.
Guys,
I'm in.
The Taz...
We could do it all three at the same time.
Why did we decide to do this?
Three. Unplug. I'm back in.
I'm back in.
I think I'm good.
Why did we decide to do this? Guys, I would like to officially apologize for this episode. I'm trying my best, and I hope you guys recognize that. I'm trying my best to control this.
I hope you recognize that Kill and I are having a bit of fun.
Yeah.
And isn't that the mantra of the show, to have a bit of fun?
No, I think the mantra definitely was to be funny, but all we've managed to achieve a lot of the time is a bit of fun.
I think that's what this year has really boiled down to.
Yeah.
Since the Andy Lee episode, where I guess...
Because that was funny, wasn't it? That episode
where we
was very funny.
coined the phrase, a bit of fun, right?
Yeah.
Since then, the show has been a bit of fun.
Yeah. Maybe that could be a t-shirt. Luke and Lewis, a bit of fun.
Has it... I would love Luke and Lewis funny.
Well, we can start with a bit of fun.
False advertising.
Yeah?
You cannot deny that since then, we've had our moments.
We have had our moments. Yeah, we had a funny moment.
Not every moment is going to be a good moment.
No.
If every moment was a good moment, then there'll be no good moments.
True.
Keelan's out.
Keelan has to take a call.
You're taking a call during an episode.
How long have we been going?
That's fine.
I think we should... Yeah, go for it.
fine.
Yeah, take a call. That's fine.
Take
I'll
the
allow
call.
it. Man, this episode
Keelan's out.
is going to go down in history as...
The time Lewis babysitted.
I'm out.
Hey, before we get into it, the loogies are on sale right now in Adelaide. It's going to be absolutely incredible. What's the date? The 24th of November. That's right. LukeandLewis5.com for your tickets. Get them now, and we will see you there. And if you're not in Adelaide, join the live stream.
I agree.
Cool.
Wait, you're doing ads without me?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just tell me to come back?
Yeah, well, look, because I'm babysitting at the moment, and I thought I couldn't trust you to do the ad read properly. Guys,
I could do the ad read.
This episode is sponsored by AngelGroveCollectibles.com. Use code SOUNDOFF10 for 10% off. Get yourself a toy for a child you love.
Or an adult. Be like him.
Yeah.
Seriously, there's great stuff on there.
Yeah, absolutely.
AngelGroveCollectibles.com. Use our code SOUNDOFF10 for 10% off.
That's right. I just said that, but all good. We can repeat it. Drill it in. Get some Tamagotchis. Get some Pokemon trading cards. Get Dragon Ball fig arts. I'm a big fan. I've got them on my shelf. Yep. They sent me some. That's amazing.
They're very cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And use our code SOUNDOFF10 for 10% off. Thank you very much to AngelGroveCollectibles.com. Small Australian business. Support the brands that support our show. And let's continue on with the announcement.
Right into the news.
That's good. Very good.
You know Keemstar bailed.
He quit.
See that?
Yeah, I did.
All right, back to the episode.
He'll be back in 2 minutes. Man, I'm sitting here drinking my electrolyte-infused water, and Luke's sucking down a Sahis.
Well, this is one thing we were discussing before we went on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, you finish what you were going to say, and then I'll bring up that.
I've been
Have
summoned.
we been trying to tell people for 45 minutes that we're not going back to Hobart?
This episode literally started with I have an announcement, and I haven't finished it yet. So, yes.
Great.
I've been summoned. There's been an emergency meeting. A family meeting has to happen in Melbourne. Tassie year is over. Mm-hmm. I'm going back to Melbourne. I'm leaving all my shit in Tasmania.
What are you going to do about that?
I have no clue. Okay. I might go back there briefly at some point. Because here's the thing. I got the lease till Feb.
Yeah.
So at any moment, there may be another announcement that Tassie year is back on.
2 rents.
And then I will abandon the mainland. 1 rent, 1 mortgage. Get it right. I'm moving up.
Oh, you moved out of your old place, of course. Well, you didn't move out. Jazz moved out for you.
How good's that?
You dodged a bullet.
And you know what else? right? Now, Keelan and Rosie are being sent back to Tassie to move out of Tassie. I don't move, man. I just arrive.
That is, I'm very jealous because
Yeah.
I'm going back to Melbourne
Yeah.
to move.
Yep, man. I literally could not imagine what that's like.
My lease.
All I do is arrive, man. I'm never moving. I'm arriving.
My lease ends in 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
I was going to originally go back 5 days after the loogies before my lease ends and move my house. Now I've got a little bit more time, which is good. Still actually haven't found a new place. That's becoming a concern.
Yeah. Just getting denied.
But I'm not gonna have the privilege of arriving.
Hey, man. I've got a spare place.
I'm good.
If you need to move out. It's beautiful. There's mountains.
That's in Hobart.
Do you love sun? Do you like the sun?
Yes.
What about the sun after 2 p.m.?
I do enjoy it in the afternoon.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, well, never mind then.
It's just a quick trip across to the other side of the mountain, and there's your sun.
Okay, great. Well, I'll consider it.
Okay, good.
I will, however, would rather live...
Do you like rats?
I'd love having more company, and you have a lot of housemates.
I do have a lot of housemates. Remy and the boys.
And I feel really bad for Keelan. I for real and sincerely feel horrible that Keelan and Rosie tomorrow have to return to Hobart
to pack up my shit.
Let's be honest, the mess that you made.
To pack up my shit.
They're gonna visit all the extra roommates living in the cupboards.
Yeah.
I'm assuming your cornflakes are fucking gone.
Oh yeah.
They're well gone.
Yeah. The rats may have just assumed control. They might have changed the locks. I wouldn't be surprised.
They're probably paying
password.
They might pay your rent.
Yeah, I hope so.
That'd be great. Well, they are taking up majority of the space in the house.
Oh yeah.
Now that you're removed from it, can we discuss that living situation? Mm-hmm. I don't think it was ever fully addressed on the show.
What? What's wrong with living in a 200-year-old house, sailor's cottage? Nothing. with what is clearly a recent addition, which is plumbing. The last time, literally, you can tell the last time it was improved was when they added plumbing.
All that's been addressed is the mice.
Yeah.
And I guess it's small and it sucks.
Yeah.
Do we ever talk about the fact that from Keelan's bedroom, you can remove, if you put the blind up, you can see someone showering?
So, yeah.
What kind of a design flaw is that?
Well, that's
There's
what I'm
a
saying.
window between a bedroom and a bathroom. And I want to make this very clear. It is not an ensuite.
No.
It is the only bathroom in the house.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It's very clear that when that house was built, there was no such thing as a bathroom. There was no plumbing. So I think what happened was when plumbing was invented, they added an extension onto what was the back of the house, which had the back window.
And I'm assuming a portable toilet in the backyard, like a drop toilet.
I think so. Or something. Or maybe it's so
the
old
house
that there
is
was
so old that, you're right. The renovations,
neighborhood bathroom.
The extension, usually people extend the house to get a deck or a spa.
No.
They extended it to put in a toilet.
Yeah. But they, for some reason, they didn't get rid of what is literally an outside window, which now just faces directly into the toilet. And Keelan has an outdoor blind on the inside of his bedroom, and if you open it, you'll see me pooing.
Honestly, I have never had more respect for all three of you.
Yeah.
You, Keelan, and Rosie for living in that house for weeks and weeks.
Yeah.
I spoke to Keelan the other night. He goes, I can't speak on the phone to my long-distance girlfriend because I can hear Lewis's conversation to his long-distance girlfriend in another room. Yeah. So he goes, I know anything I say is going to be echoed around the house. Yeah. He goes, not only that, I cannot take
that's a shame to hear because I did not know he could hear everything I was saying. For fucking 3 months.
Well,
what? He didn't say anything.
Well, that is a communication issue.
Because I didn't hear anything he was saying. I didn't realize it was because he wasn't saying anything. Fuck.
You probably took a phone call first. He probably thought, oh, fuck, I can hear everything Lewis is saying. That means he can hear me.
What a dog, listening to my secrets.
But not only that, he's like, I don't think I've taken a shit in months where I've felt truly alone. Because if you wanted to watch him shit, it is pretty...
Open up the blind. Yeah.
Oh, Keelan's taking a poop. Sorry.
Yeah.
Put the blind back down.
Yeah, and it's like it's an outdoor window, so it's not soundproof. So when I get up in the morning to use the bathroom, Keelan doesn't snore, right? He doesn't snore, but when I use the bathroom, I can hear him breathe. Like that's how not soundproof it is. So my routine in the morning has been get up, sit on the toilet, grab my phone, TikTok, max volume. And that's actually courteous to him, because it's either that or the other.
Okay. Well, that's lovely.
And what I started to hear every morning for like about 4 days in a row, I would wake up, and then it would be raining furiously outside. Like, fuck, it's really, really raining, which is pretty common in Tasmania. But by the time I was finished on the toilet, I would step outside and it's not raining at all. I'm like, oh, I missed it again. And that happened 4 nights in a row. And I worked out on morning 4 that Keelan was playing rain noise every time I went to the bathroom. He hears me come down the stairs, he turns on the rain noise.
Oh, yeah, he was telling me that. He goes, I turn on ambience so I don't have to hear my boss shit.
Yeah.
And that is not a good living situation.
But that was... Rosie got the best bedroom. Had an ensuite.
She has an outdoor bungalow.
Because I had to make sure she had privacy.
Yeah.
Like me and Keelan, we've changed in front of each other many times before.
Yeah.
We're boys, right? Made sure she had privacy. She got the best
Rosie's got the good end of the deal.
Ensuite, shower. Her room's actually
nice.
Probably nicer than her room at home.
Absolutely.
Because she lives with her parents. Even she says that,
yeah.
right? Keelan, as terrible as his bedroom is, he did get the second best bedroom.
I disagree. I was talking to Keelan about this. He got the best bed out of you two.
Yeah.
But you got this top. I would have gone for the room you did. Single bed, sure. Be by yourself.
Man, a single bed for me, I have to sleep diagonal on a double bed for it to be long enough.
That's true.
I've been sleeping basically with my calves hanging off the bed for about 3 months.
Don't want to be in the room that's a blind away from you shitting. Can I raise some concerns as a guest?
Yeah.
I've guested at this house a few times.
Yeah.
I was only there for probably 10 days, actually, in total.
Uh-huh.
I felt awful urinating 15 centimeters away from your washing.
Yeah. Yeah, that was another issue.
You were drying washing in a toilet.
That was all Keelan stuff. I decided not to dry my washing next to the toilet.
I was dropping hot wheeze.
Yeah.
There'd
be a bit of splashback.
Centimeters. I'm talking mere centimeters.
Oh, was that cramped? Yeah.
Away. Like he was drying clothes over the sink.
Yeah.
I cannot describe. This was what seemed like a very British living situation. Cramped. Yeah. Colonial.
Very bad.
Old.
Oh, yeah.
Plumbing wasn't working. Mice.
Yeah.
I hated it. It was, and I at the time.
Oh, you're forgetting something. The tap water didn't work.
Oh, at one point you said, "Oh, don't." I went to get a drink and you went, "Oh no, there's dirt in the water."
Yeah, which is pretty good for the 1800s.
And I appreciate you giving me the heads up.
Yeah,
I never really said anything because you'd narrowly escaped a Melbourne lockdown, which was probably far grimmer. Yeah. I had been...
I as shit as it was, definitely don't regret doing it.
I'd been living it up on the Queensland. I'm getting booted out of nice hotels.
Luke every day going, why the fuck would you live like this? Just made me go, you didn't know what it was like, man. You had no idea.
Well, I was doing my best to not bring up any concerns. I was like, man, I respect that you took the plunge to move here.
Every single one of the concerns, and I was like, still better.
It was... And look, you know what? I'm glad you don't have to return to that. I'm proud of you. Yeah. Well done.
Thanks,
it genuinely was worth leaving. You got to do shows and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I got to do all my shows. I got to make videos.
The real heroes are Keelan and Rosie.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
For having to poo a blind's length away from their boss.
Well, Rosie had her own bathroom. So the real hero is Keelan.
After this episode, it feels wrong giving that man respect.
Oh, well, how about this?
He's still taking a call.
I think we put a crown on him for putting up with that, but then we take it away for pissing on the floor of a family pub.
All right, guys, if you were angry at Keelan before this episode, leave the episode neutral towards
you know what,
him.
Luke? This is a real last-minute addition to the Loogies, but I think that needs to be nominated for most disrespectful moment on the show. Is pissing on the floor of a family pub at 6 p.m.
It was like there was children dancing to like Wonderwall, a guy playing acoustically.
Yeah.
The sun was out. It's a family pub.
I think that earns him a nomination.
A borderline bistro.
It just gets worse with him. Man. If I come back to Hobart to pick up the last things and Keelan and Rosie have left, if the bathroom floor is wet,
it could be a mice or it could be Keelan.
I think it's time to wrap it up.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I looked at my notes. So
There's nothing. You didn't write any notes.
No, I did. I wrote 3.
Did you spell them right?
Yep. Curveball. That was us moving.
Yep.
I feel bad for Keelan and Keelan pissing.
Great, guys.
Pretty packed episode.
This episode was only supposed to go for 2 minutes because it was just one announcement, but I'm glad we got an hour out of it.
Yep.
Thank you very much for listening. I'm going to take a week off the show probably. Yep. I might be here sooner than that. I may not be, but I may be gone for a week. But I will be back and we'll be in studio in Melbourne. The Zoom era, the Tassie era, the Perth era. Hopefully all of the eras are over. We can go back to doing the show how it was meant to be done.
There shouldn't be a need to use the word era anymore. It should just be the show. Hopefully.
I hope the studio era goes for so long that people forget that it's even an era and it's just normal.
It's just the show. It's like, oh, that's Luke and Lewis.
Yeah.
Keelan and I, or perhaps maybe a special guest next week, will fly the flag.
Yeah.
If we need to. Mm-hmm. Tune in. It'll be a banger.
Yes.
If you guys have any gripes about Keelan's urination below, I'll be sure to bring them up on the following episode.
Great.
I'm happy to hold an intervention if that's what it needs to take.
Great.
I don't think that will stop him.
No. That would
because he'll laugh and go,
him.
but was it funny?
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much, guys. And we'll talk to you very soon. Bye.